Captain Markus McHungwell and crew, patriot privateers of the Royal Crown, also known on the high seas as Captain Anarchy. You and your crew stand accused of treason on the high seas against the American colonies. How do you plead for you and your crew, sir?
Guilty as charged. Ahoy, Brethren! With many thanks to Sire Rick D, the new press-friendly director of communications for the Nottingham Festival, I didst venture forth to yon fest, masked and guised as the Gentleman Highwayman Markus McHungwell, a.k.a. Captain Anarchy, along with me equally guised partner in crime and minstrel mate, Jon Eric Sweet E. Becica, of our medieval metal band, Devil's Alley. And hence we reveled merrily at this ever-growing year-end Renaissance-era festival and Elizabethan marketplace. This be a relatively new, enthusiastically growing, 2-weekend run fair that is being very well received by ye Simi Valley community, and that also be gratefully very affordable by comparison to some others as well. And as promised last year by one of the main proprietors of this event, this year's fair 'tis indeed also at least twice the size of what was already a fairly sizable spread to begin with. This wondrous outdoor event imagines a village marketplace festival in the historic period of England during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I. And here, amongst its grandeur and pageantry, we didst encounter many familiar booths and their proprietors and crew, such as Pendragon costumes, awesome period clothing, and yon best period leather jackets ever. Daylight artworks, yon ultimate bone pins originator. Amsbury's heart and skull, yon most seaworthy pirate wares. Creative fairy memories, yon most adorable arts and crafts booth, and several more from other notable fairs, as well as a plethora of other Renaissance-themed vendors whose fantastic, well-crafted, and unique arts and handicrafts representing the era we have actually not happened to have seen at other fairs per se, thus making for a fine day of crafts, clothing, and jewelry shopping. We didst also encounter and party most heartily with some familiar mates as well, such as Captain Dagger, Lisa Lady Cambria Wright, and her lovely fair virgin friend, our artist vendor friends Pat and Sam, and many more. Hence, naturally overindulging ourselves in many different types of food of the era, and even more so in the drink of the period, such as harp lager, bass ale, and some very delicious cider, mead, and chocolate port type of combo concoctions, which were quite affordable compared to some other fairs, much more so than modern pubs, and all of which had us simply reeling. And naturally, there were also many lovely vixens and buxom wenches swarming about us as well. Huzzah! 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 And along the way, we just also make many new acquaintances as well. Most notably, that of the magnanimous Sire Greg Hopla of Swords and Shields, Inc., Joust Performance Troupe, and world's only mass producer of titanium weapons, and whom is also most importantly known as the Deutschland Knight Gregorio, the driving force behind the very famous World Tournament of Champions, Knights of the Realm Joust Performance Troupe as well, whose exploits are legendary, and whose grand jousting troupe we can only hope will be featured at this fair someday soon. Then all the while, as we did meander and frolic among the roads that were lined with people dressed in period attire, we were serenaded by traditional folk music of the era, played on historic classical acoustic instruments in the background, thus driving us onward as we caught glimpses of Renaissance-era games and displays and acts by acrobats, jugglers, knife throwers, and much more. And we just even pause here and then to witness some Shakespearean plays and theater-style performances portraying historical figures like William Shakespeare, played by the uncanny Dan McCann, Sir Francis Drake, and even Queen Elizabeth herself, all abounding with their own unique humor and twists. So I must say that this was indeed most glorious and filled with much revelry, and hence I will be returning again for sure. So look for us and come say good day and share a drink and take a picture, as we will be there guised in some form of costumes again. And be sure to check back for me follow-up review with final thoughts and comments and even more pictures, some of which ye might even be in if thou doth attend. So be sure to join us at the Nottingham Festival in upcoming years, always on the first 2 weekends of November. And for more information, tickets, directions, etc., be sure to check out their official website at www.nottinghamfestival.com. Cheers, mateys! Captain Anarchy signing off. Yar, yar, yar.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe or I will scratch your eyeballs out.
This episode has been brought to you by Ziggred.com. There's nothing fake about it. We're the source for electronic cigarettes. Welcome to the 21st century. Quit smoking and start vaping. No tar, no secondhand smoke, no pollution, no offensive odors. Smoke without the guilt. We carry everything from egos to traditional electric cigarettes and a full line of accessories. So please come on down to Ziggred.com. All of our flavors are produced right here in the United States, and we can even say our flavors are kosher. So for the best flavors, the best vaping experience that you can get, go to Ziggred.com. And remember, all the flavor you will get vaping on your cigarette at Ziggred.com. That's Zigret.com.